With a fresh Lumia device appearing but 6 months ago, news of a new Nokia flagship may have caused many to utter, Lumia 925, but I've just bought a Lumia 920. That's sort of what happened in the Know Your Mobile office, so today we're going to be taking a look at the new knock on the block to see if it's worth shelling out for a piece of Windows Phone 8 action. If you're watching this on YouTube and want to read the full review of the Lumia 925, just click the Know Your Mobile bug to be taken through to our website. The Lumia 925 certainly looks like a Lumia from afar, but get up a bit closer and you'll see that the polycarbonate unibody outer casing, as seen on previous Lumia devices, has been replaced by a sort of metal bezel with a polycarbonate insert on the back. It's still a unibody effort, but the metal bezel lends it more of a premium sheen than previous Lumia devices, and at 139 grams and 8.5 millimeters thick, it's lighter and thinner too. The 4.5-inch AMOLED screen uses the space on the front fascia well, giving it an edge-to-edge vibe. As Nokia is prone to do, all the connectivity ports are housed on the top edge, so here you'll find the 3.5mm audio jack, micro USB and a rather fiddly to open SIM tray. On the right hand edge you'll find the volume rocker, power on key and dedicated camera shutter button, and on the back panel about 3/4 of the way up is the 8.7 megapixel Carl Zeiss lens flanked by an LED flash, and at the bottom is a speaker grill incorporated right at the foot of the rear panel. Whilst we're talking of cameras, we'll tell you that Nokia is making quite a song and dance about the snapper on this one, and having had a play with it we can see why. It's an 8.7 megapixel Carl Zeiss lens and it's exceptionally good at capturing shots in low light conditions, with the resulting images displaying remarkable contrast and clarity. The same could be said of video shot at 1080p, as the bundled PureView tech means that you get a glass lens mounted on tiny springs that makes things sharper and deals with jerky movements when recording footage. The main thing here though is all the added extra functionality of the many shoot modes. Nokia SmartCam, for example, lets you do all kinds of stuff after you've captured an image. Just point and shoot, wait until the ring fills up and you'll be presented with all kinds of post-shot editing options, including Best Shot, which lets you choose the best image from a selection of those taken, and Motion Focus, which lets you focus in on a specific part of a moving image. We reckon the best two options though are Object Removal and Action Shot. The latter lets you capture an image in which something's moving and have that full range of movement displayed across the scene. Come on, let's go outside and we'll show you what we mean. You see, as the subject walks through the shot, that's Guy, our camera guy, you follow them whilst the ring fills up. Afterwards it'll process the image and you can choose which elements you want to display in the final scene. Object Removal works in a similar way, allowing you to isolate part of the image you want removing and then getting rid. Nokia's City Lens is also on hand to offer some augmented reality information on your surroundings. Just open it up, choose what you want to look for, then point it in any given direction, and there you go, all the info you could ever wish for. From there you can tap on a venue and get directions, more info, or send it to a mate. We're going to do the latter, as we quite like this pub. And that's the main thrust of the 925 covered. You'll probably want to know about battery life, so we'll tell you that extended video viewing will put a dent in power reserves, as will using the Nokia Music streaming service. Yes, it's slightly better than the Lumia 920 battery performance, but that isn't really saying much. Internet Explorer 10 comes as standard and won't present you any problems, and Nokia's Here Map service is inherently useful thanks to offline maps and the Drive Plus sat-nav service. The display is the same as that on the 920, 4.5 inches with a 1280-786 resolution and a PPI of 332, and it's quite swift and speedy thanks to a 1.5 GHz Snapdragon S4 processor. So, given all the sameness, is it worth shelling out for one? Well, if you're waiting for the 41 megapixel beast, the Nokia EOS, or you already have a 920, then probably not. However, if you just can't wait to get in on the Windows Phone 8 action, there's no reason why you shouldn't get one. Why are we in a pub? We've been working the 9 to 5. We need a rest.